What is up, people? Today I got a Victorinox and I don't know the name. The name will be in the video description if you want the exact right name. I looked it up the other day and I just can't remember it. I forgot it. But this is one of the most coolest Swiss Army knives I've ever seen, and there's a lot of functions on here that I didn't even know they had or made. This is what I am used to, so just a little comparison is the traditional Swiss Army pocket knife, kind of. I don't know if this is traditional, but it has the can opener, the flathead, the knife blade, and like a pen knife. And then of course it's got the tweezers and toothpick, but that's about it on this one. And I really like this knife, but I've been looking for like a portable compact saw for maybe my bushcraft kit I'm kind of making. So that's where this one comes into play. Not only does this one have a knife, but it locks, so it will not go back. I'm pushing pretty hard right now and that thing is solid. It's got a little bit of knock in it, but it's not going anywhere, like as where this one, the other one I showed you or mentioned, will shut on you if you're not careful. But you push this little lever there. Let's see if I can get this thing to focus. I know it's blurry sometimes. But you get this little lever here and you push it down and then the blade will go. It does have like a little mid-stop so it doesn't slice your hand. And I mean, you got the can opener just like the other one, and the big pop top / screwdriver. This one is kind of harder to get out than all the other ones, but no one really uses that tool that often unless you're using it for a flathead. I don't know too many people that open bottles anymore. I just feel like it's kind of useless. They can just, I don't know, it's whatever. You could probably use honestly you could probably use the can opener maybe to open a bottle. You probably could. I think you could. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, but I think you could. And it pretty much has everything you'd want on it. It has scissors, and they're nice scissors. And something I noticed on the scissors that is probably not going to be able to be picked up on video. There's just no way you're going to see it. This little lever here, the spring lever, is chamfered or beveled or whatever, if you want to say, and it's beveled like this at an angle, about that angle right there. So this blade has this little knock here that sits on that little spring steel, and with it being that beveled this way, it's pushing the blade this way, so it keeps good tension on the blades. If you're left-handed, you know what I'm talking about. You know how we used to bend the blades closer together, that way it makes a sharper grip and it'll cut stuff. So this will help with that. So kind of like left-handed scissors, or left-handed friendly scissors. You might think I'm crazy, but if you're left-handed, you know what I'm talking about. And anyways, the last tool on here, which this is the only tool that kind of bums me out, is I don't even know what it is. It's like a little finger file, and I'm guessing it's pointed to get gunk out of your nails. But there's like 10 other tools you could probably use on here to get gunk under your nails out. So to have this on there is kind of pointless. I wish they would have maybe kept the file and sharpened the edge here. That way you can use it as a knife and you can save your main blade. That'd be kind of cool. That's about the only comment bad about this knife. And not only that, the last tool on here is it has a saw. And this thing is sharp as heck. And it's a short saw, and right here it is what do you call it, like flattened. So I'm guessing that's how you get it out. That's how I get it out. There's no nail nick on it at all, or anyway. But that's pretty easy to grab. It's flattened here. I think that's why it's flattened and not sharpened right here. So literally you only have this much of a cutting edge, because you couldn't go over this bump because it wouldn't cut. It'd probably get stuck. But pretty cool little saw. And then on the back you got your Phillips driver, so you can drive screws or whatever. And then you have, I thought this was called the awl, but I saw a guy stitching with that. You put string through this hole and you can stitch leather together and stuff. but he wasn't twisting it. He was just poking it through. So correct me if I'm wrong, but could you not use this to like drill a hole in some wood? That's what I thought it was for. I didn't know you can sew with it, but apparently you can. But I thought you like, you know, stick this in the wood and then you can carve a circle out, like drill a hole through it. Because this part is sharpened. And the guy wasn't really using that. He was just poking it. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's multi-function, like you can mill holes with it and sew stuff with it. I'm not sure on that one. And I'm too lazy to go research it. And of course you got the tweezers and the toothpick. I'm not going to bore you with those. And that's pretty much it for this one. It's got rubber like inlays, which I really like. It's just grippy. It's so cool. This knife is so cool. This is probably the coolest freaking Swiss Army knife I've ever held, for sure. Way better than this. The only bad thing is it is like twice as thick almost. And I would stop carrying this one for this one, but it doesn't fit in my EDC notepad thing, so I'm kind of forced to stay with this one. But I so would. I'm probably going to put this in my bushcraft kit and take it with me, because it just has everything you need. It has scissors, it has everything. All the good stuff. It doesn't have a corkscrew, which I've never used a corkscrew on one of these. You probably use one once in your life, maybe twice, unless you're an alcoholic. But other than that, I think it has all the functioning tools that you would want on this one, and that's why I like it. Except this one here. This one kills me. It's just like a flat piece of metal. It looks like a knife. You could use it to poke something. But I mean, like, you could use the awl to do the same thing. You know? It's almost the exact same shape, and it's, you know, kind of sharp on one edge. I don't know. That's about the only negative one there. Is just that little baby one there. But anyways, I'm rambling. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Peace out.